and their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Now here's Levine, and Rozier pulls it down.
Well, you got to love the consistency of Terry Rozier's shooting. I mean, he does take a lot of shots, especially from the three line, but he's got a habit of knocking them down, too.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Down low. Levine draws the double. Pass to Jones. Here's DeRozan, guarded by Hayward. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. And here's Johnson. And there's the rejection. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he lobs it up top. Plumlee with it. And he buries his first look.
Well, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Trying to find a spark here.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
Lonzo Ball.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
No good with a layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Takes it inside. And he makes it on the layup.
Lonzo Ball.
Ball's got 5.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
LaMelo Ball.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Ball. Driving in. Second chance effort. Bridges outside. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading. DeRozan into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
Rozier with it. Guarded now by Ball. Rozier gets the bucket.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Pass to Johnson. Blocked! Now here's Bridges. Drives to the hoop. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
LaMelo Ball.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Outside Jones. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul.
Miles Bridges.
That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Smith. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Chicago trailing here. Brown with it. Guarded by Smith. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
At the line for the Bulls, Troy Brown Jr.
Second free throw, no good.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Fires in the triple.
Troy Brown Jr.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smith into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Caruso. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Bulls.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They're up by one.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan double team. Ball outside. Here's the pick. For three. 5 on the clock. Tries again. That one drops for him.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Oubre. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And it put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Timeout, Charlotte. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable. Give them a hand, fans, your Lovable dance team.
Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. He got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Zach LaVine.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The shot's good. LaVine's got 7.
Nice work that time by LaVine using his length. He can do damage in there.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. There's Ball with a 3. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Outside, Brown. Pass to LaVine. DeRozan outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that one's good. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Plumlee, no good. Chicago leading. Now DeRozan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. DeRozan's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Terry Rozier III.
And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Bradley. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
There's the drive. Double team on DeRozan. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The kick out to Ball. Here's Rozier. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Rozier's got 5.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Outside for Green. 4-3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Pass to Rozier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Ball.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And both free throws good for Green. 9 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Carey. 1 second left. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The crossover, and he takes it up and lays it in. Smith's got his second basket of the game. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Substitution for the Bulls.
The Bulls on offense. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
First team foul.
Here's Ball. 10 points for him.
For the away team.
Outside Jones. DeRozan double teamed. On the wing, Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 10 points.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, he's very dependable from that area, so Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest, and the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Rozier. And he comes up with a bucket.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Bulls making a change here. They get it back. Plumlee. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got 8 points. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
2 minutes.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Bradley. Kicks it to DeRozan. Driving inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Now the Hornets moving it up. There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Green. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Caruso. .51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Plumlee. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Plumlee's got 8.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timeout, Charlotte.
That's good from Bridges. Clark, a utility player like Miles Bridges, who can more or less do it all, has the ability to be such a difference maker for a team.
Boy, B.A., I love the way this young man has improved and what he brings to the table. He makes an impact because he plays well at both ends, and he's really added to his offensive game. He can shoot the mid-range jump shot out to the three-point line, and he's an excellent driver as well. Boy, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
They retain possession. Back to Bradley. To the middle. Goes back up. Can't hit that one. And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant.
It's the fourth.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so here is Chicago. They led by as many as 18. Ball outside. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout, Charlotte. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
For 3.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. It's a losing combo.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Foul. Second team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Bradley. That shot missing. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Charlotte trailing. 3-pointer Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
And they're running. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Timeout, Charlotte. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Derek Jones Jr.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's tipped. The 3 from Ball. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 6 here in the quarter.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Blocked! It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Pass to Bradley. Blocked again!
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now DeRozan. And an intentional foul right there.
Mason Plumlee. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jones' shot is good.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Ball with it. Pass to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the basket by DeRozan.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
They get it back. The kick out to Ball. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
We've got one.
Yeah.